everybody. I'm sitting in my favorite local grove where we have all the ancient trees of the area. Hawthorn, apple, oak, willow, alder, etc. And I wanted to just talk to you about the elements because there is a sense among my people, if you will, that part of what's going on with the human issues at the moment, specifically virus and economic related, and even, to be honest, some of the racism that is happening, the sort of the had enough feeling of the racism. A lot of this has to do with the fact that the current model that human beings have been using to live above what they need is related to abusing the elements. So what do I mean by that? One is that much of the economic growth that they call it, so-called growth, is based upon people getting something for little or nothing and selling it along to others who have to pay something or a lot for that. For example, elements that are taken out of the ground or food, right? And related with that, back in the day, was also human resources, slaves and low-paid workers, modern slavery, wage slaves, and especially, though, the buying and selling of actual people. And of course, the buying and selling of anything that is a product of the earth is actually not really allowed from a spiritual point of view. Now, this has nothing to do with the abundance paradigm, but in addition to the abundance paradigm, we need to make sure to look at the cause and effect, which is also part of the same philosophy that's related to the old earth religions, right? It is completely obvious that there is an amazing abundance, right? If you play your cards right, you actually don't even have to work to have food in this place. This is such a blessing. And our bodies are created from borrowed food and the magic of reproduction and the aspirations, will, and feelings of our parents, luck, all that stuff that creates the body that we're currently living in, or even for many of us possessing, if we really own our bodies, like some people, modern people, really focus on doing. So I want to just show you this beautiful, beautiful area, which is, a lot of these trees are fruit trees, right? And back in the day, a lot of these grains possibly could have been used. There's a beautiful river down. There's basically everything you need to survive in this area. And it is that way because people are holding it in trust. So I'd like to really offer to anybody who is inspired to think this way, to start to think about being a steward of the earth that you're walking on. Somebody who is really personally involved, even to the point of treating the earth like a family member, right? Would you allow your sister or brother, mother, father, grandmother, child to be treated the way that people are treating the earth and all of the earth's children, I guess, all the residents, all the kinds of animals, all the kinds of plants, all the kinds of things that are neither plant nor animal. So I don't want to overlabor this, but I did want to just offer that while many humans, and you can learn about this in the crystalkin technique, many humans have looked up to find their inspiration. And maybe we've kind of done that to the point of losing track of what's below, perhaps. And so now, this is my seeing, and it is a seeing shared by many, is that now is the time to look after all of the resources, all of the animals, including the human animal. You know, as we're coming to the solar minimum, sometimes that means a lot of starvation, but what would it take for humans to be smarter than that this time and to learn in the places that they can to grow more food than they need in a natural way, in a way that's sustainable, not in a way that destroys the topsoil, but in a way that's sustainable. And how about this time the solar minimum could actually bring an end to starvation and the beginning of wise use, wise, wiser, and wisest use. So I leave you with those questions. Thank you very much for your attention today. I look forward to seeing you on another broadcast. Much love. Bye for now.